So what in Media 24 could we leverage? And we realized that we travel a lot. So Media 24 does something like 58 million rands worth of travel in a year. For the entire NASPAS, so that's DSTV, Kalahari, or Takahari as we now call it, and Media 24, that's 190 million rands worth of travel in a year, just in our company. Right? And the way that we booked travel in Media 24 sucked. It was slow, inefficient. You'd have to email Betty, the travel agent, who eventually would get back to you with probably the wrong flights that you wanted, and they were overpriced. So you'd have to ask her to change them through email. She'd take another day to get back to you. And then you'd land up in Joburg at your accommodation and you'd be booked into the wrong hotel. So it was just a really terrible experience. So we realized we needed to change direction. This Go Travel app was making no money. Yes, people loved it, and we'd learned a lot, but we needed to look somewhere else. And right within our own company, we had this massive opportunity. So we got into corporate travel, and this is where people go to sleep because they're like, please, this has got to be the most boring thing ever. But we had this amazing test bed in Media 24, right? 190 million rands worth of travel in NASPAS. And we knew that most corporate travel booking tools sucked. If it was email with the travel agent, it was slow and inefficient. The other tools that we saw out there were these stodgy old, really terrible interfaces, slow, and they often broke and they didn't work in Firefox. And we knew that we could build products that people loved, right? We'd done the Go Travel app. We've got 80,000 people to download this. They loved it, they just didn't spend any money on it. So we created an app to handle corporate travel. And I've put a screenshot up of one of the early versions of this app. You'll see the name at the top there is Book Off. And the reason for that name came from one of our developers who said, after a couple of months of the Go Travel app getting no bookings, you know, I really wish we could just build an app where people either booked or fucked off. So we came up with Book Off. And Book Off was our first attempt to try and solve corporate travel. It was app-based. You could book flights, hotels, and at a later stage, car hire. And we trialed it just for one of the TeamSpeak events at Media 24. So it was about 2 years ago, August. We put the app out there and asked everyone coming to TeamSpeak to book on this app. And it went really well. People said that they loved being able to book, see the flights that were available. And so we decided we needed to get a bit more serious about this. So we launched, we went to an advertising agency, said, guys, the name Book Off probably isn't going to work with Koos and Esmarie, so can you come up with something else? And they came up with Travel with Leah. So here's a little video that explains a bit more about Leah.
Let's see that diary again. We have Indabas in Durbs, a summit in Sandton, and a conference in Cape Town. That means a travel agent, endless emails, quotes, choices, confirmations, more confirmations, and waiting. Leave it to me. I'm Leah, your personal travel assistant. You or your PA can call on me at any time to find the best flights and accommodation. Make your choice, and I'll handle the booking. Don't lose your cool if your flight is delayed. I'll let your colleagues and loved ones know when you'll arrive. Your boarding pass and itinerary? On me at all times. I'm the travel assistant of your dreams. Meet me at your favorite app store or at travelwithleah.co.za.